For today's video, I'm talking all about the new Rare Beauty Soft Luminous Powder Blushes. I am so excited about this launch, and as a smaller creator, I always just feel so grateful that I am included on the Rare Beauty PR list. I feel so special. This is just so much fun to receive, and I love being able to do swatch videos for you guys to help you figure out which shades you like the most, which shades you think will work the best for you. So obviously the main highlight here is their new powder blushes. So I am a huge fan of powder blushes, especially luminous ones. I'm actually really not huge on matte blushes when it comes to powder blushes. For some reason, I just love the luminosity that luminous blushes can give to the skin. I feel like it just makes my skin look more radiant and healthy. Anyway, so that being said, I'm very excited about this launch of the Soft Luminous Powder Blushes. So they do also have these powder blushes that are supposed to match with some of the shades of the liquid blushes. 4 of the powder blush shades are available in a matching liquid blush shade. However, 2 of the powder blush shades are actually exclusive to the powder blushes. So the shades Cheer and Truth, these are exclusively available as powder blushes, and they do not have a matching liquid blush. So I'm gonna give you guys all the details about this. I'm gonna swatch every single shade on the cheeks. I will insert some clips where I show the liquid blushes on the cheeks as well for each of the shades, so you can kind of compare them with the liquid version and the powder version. So hopefully that can kind of help you out even more. Before I get into it even more, if you are new here and you enjoy beauty related content, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you are interested at any point in checking out these powder blushes, I will have them listed and linked in the description box below. This video is not sponsored, meaning I'm not being paid to make this video, but the link in the description box below is an affiliate link, meaning I do receive a small portion of the sale if you do use my link. No pressure to do that at all. But if you decide that this video helped you out to figure out what shade you like the most and you are interested in picking one or some of these blushes up, it would mean so much to me if you would use my link, because it really helps to support my channel so that I can continue creating free content for you guys here on YouTube. But again, no pressure, but anyway, let's go ahead and get into the video. So first, let's get into the details about these, and then I will do the swatches or just show what they look like on the cheeks. The powder blushes retail for $26 a piece, and these are vibrant blushes in a whole new light. So these are supposed to be fresh, radiant flushes that last really well throughout the day. They have a silky smooth and weightless finish. They pair perfectly with liquid blush for a more dramatic effect, so you can kind of build up the color by using both the matching liquid blush with the matching powder blush. So that is a way that you can use these as well. They are hand polished, so each powder is as unique as you are. So currently the powder blushes come in 6 shades. They do have even more liquid blushes, but so far for the powder blushes, they do just have 6 shades. So I'm guessing that they will probably launch more shades as well, potentially in the future, to match all of their liquid blushes. That's what I would guess. But currently they just have 6 powder blushes. I always love receiving new good brushes. In this package, I also got the Soft Pinch blush brush. This one is great for the powder blushes. I actually do have this blush brush already, and I absolutely love it. It also came with the Always an Optimist powder brush, so this is going to be perfect for applying the powder blushes. Of course, I'm also going to be letting you know my overall thoughts about these blushes, if I think they are worth it and if they live up to the hype, because I'm very excited about these and I have high hopes for them because I just love luminous blushes. I guess those are the main details about this blush. It's supposed to be a radiant, glowy blush, give a radiant flush. It's supposed to apply evenly, it's highly pigmented, and the color blends seamlessly. These are some of the claims about it. And then it's supposed to be light and airy, and it's not supposed to dry out the skin. It said it doesn't cake up upon application and doesn't look chalky or ashy. So I'm going to put that to the test, and I will let you guys know my overall thoughts on all of that, as well as just showing you guys what these look like on the face. Also, something else that came in this PR box, which is super exciting and cool, is this is a dry brush cleaner. I'm very intrigued to try that out. I am not the best at keeping my brushes clean, at cleaning them super often, so having something like this, that sounds amazing. I'm very curious about how well this works. As I apply the different shades of the blush, I will test out the dry brush cleaner so I can let you guys know how that works as well. And I'm going to use the powder blush to apply the powder blushes. So let's go ahead and get right into the swatches. So there it is. Those are what all of the shades look like on the cheeks. I think these are so, so pretty. Absolutely stunning. They definitely give a luminous glow to the face. It doesn't have chunks of glitter and it doesn't quite look like super shimmery. However, it definitely does have a really gorgeous luminosity. I know I do have a cut there. My cat got me in a few spots on my face, so ignore the scratches. But the blushes are absolutely stunning. Again, I love luminous blushes, so these are totally my type of blush. If you don't like luminous blushes and you prefer matte blushes, then these probably aren't going to be something that you'll like. But if you love a blush that gives a gorgeous radiance and extra glow to your skin, then I think that you'll absolutely love these. These are beautiful. I think they're stunning. The shade Love, this is definitely a gorgeous shade for like fall, I would say. I think it is very pretty. This is the shade that I have on right now, is Love, and it is a really beautiful shade. Truth is also pretty as well. Definitely a little bit of a darker shade on me personally. They're also very, very easy to apply to the cheeks. You can definitely build up the color if you want to, or apply them more sheer if you don't want a super bold look. I did try to build them up at least a little bit for the purpose of this video, so that you guys can really see the colors and figure out what shades you like the best. But they definitely can build up if you want to, if you want them to be more bold. Definitely give a gorgeous luminosity to your skin. You could definitely skip a highlight when you're using these if you wanted to, because they just kind of give that like highlighted effect a little bit. I did try out the dry brush cleaner while doing the swatches, and it does do a nice job at lightly cleaning off the brush, so it helped with making it so I could easily swatch the next shade without having the other color on the brush. So that was really helpful. It definitely does a good job at cleaning off the brush. And this brush also is so soft. Definitely a really good sized brush as well for applying a powder blush. It's the right size, and it's really easy to disperse the product, so that way you're not like applying too much product, and that way it's not just looking like overly heavy. It's easy to apply in a light wash of color. Of course, you can just use whatever blush brush that you already have, but this one is definitely very nice as well. I do also love the It Cosmetics blush brush. This is my go-to blush brush normally, but I do really like this brush as well, so I'm definitely going to be using that one a lot. I think that these layer really well on top of makeup. Between each shade, I did apply a little bit of foundation on top. I wiped off the blush with a wet cloth, and then I applied a little bit of foundation. That way I would have a just blank canvas each time I applied a new shade, so that I could get the most accurate color for you guys. I'm trying to think of some of the claims that they made so I can tell you if I agree with them or not. They're not drying. They definitely have a really nice smooth application. It says lights up the skin with a radiant flush. It definitely does that. It's so gorgeous. Definitely brightens up your face, and it makes your skin look nice and radiant. It applies evenly. Yes. It's highly pigmented and color blends seamlessly. Yes, you can definitely get good pigment with these. I didn't go overboard with these. I definitely could have built up the shades even more if I wanted to. So they are definitely highly pigmented, and you can definitely build them up, and the colors do blend out really nice and seamlessly. And then it says it's light and airy and doesn't dry out the skin. Again, I agree. Definitely very light and airy. It doesn't really feel like much on the skin. It definitely feels very light on the skin, and definitely doesn't dry out the skin either. Another claim is that it doesn't cake upon application and doesn't look chalky or ashy, and again, I also agree with that. So definitely agree with all of those claims. I absolutely love these blushes. I know that I'm going to be using them a lot. My top favorites are definitely Hope, Cheer, Happy, and Joy. This shade Happy is so perfect for like that pop of pink shade. It kind of gives that like Barbie pink type of vibes, in my opinion. It's such a gorgeous, bright, happy pink color. So if you're looking for a more bold, bright pink shade, I'd say definitely go for the shade Happy. It's really beautiful. Happy is the shade that I do have on in the thumbnail for this video, if you're curious. Hope and Cheer, I feel like look somewhat similar in the pan. This one is a little bit of a lighter shade, I would say, but they're both kind of have that like peachy tone to them, peachy pink tone to them, but both so pretty. Joy also looks kind of similar to those other ones, but this one definitely kind of has more of that like corally color to it. Absolutely beautiful. Overall, I love these blushes. I love radiant blushes, so these are definitely a win for me. I know I'm going to be using them a lot. If you do have any questions about these blushes, definitely let me know in the comment section below. And again, I will have these blushes listed and linked in the description box below, so if you do want to pick up any of these and you found this video helpful. It would mean so much to me if you would use my link in the description box below. If you want to see even more of my rare beauty swatch videos and reviews, you might like to check out my rare beauty playlist. But I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see even more content from me in the future, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you for my next video.